Yeah, so to your 2 points, kind of on the pre-scout piece and just like doing what you doing what your team needs to do to be successful, not really worrying about the opposition. Like it made me think of two things. First, like this past year, with our team, like we started doing that a little bit of worrying less about the pre-scout and worrying more about what we need to do. And it wasn't so much in the sense that like we weren't providing a pre-scout. I think like from a player's perspective, they want to see a pre-scout, and our players have made that clear that they do want to see it. So we provide one video and like a printout for every game. But and for myself, like definitely um like running the PK, like I like to watch the opposition power play just to know, like not so much because I think we need to change anything, but I don't want to be surprised by something in game and think back and feel like I should have prepared more. But what I think where I think we found some success this year was with not adjusting what we did midweek or not changing what our practice plan was going to be based on whatever we found out in the pre-scout. So I think there were times for sure myself in the past, whether it was here, another school, or another team, where say it's Monday, you're playing Friday, and you look at what your opponent is doing. And so you think for Tuesday and Wednesday of this week's practice, like, we should focus on X. And you get away from sometimes doing that. You get away from what makes your team successful and you start just trying to counteract whatever the other team does. And I think where we got to this year, we talked about it as coaches, like, I think then you kind of lose your own identity as a team. And it's just like, what if you asked a player on the team, what do we do well? I think they may not know when you're constantly changing and they